Hey guys, it's John here coming to you with yet another Disney story review. Here I have for you today the Animators Collection Ariel Mini Doll Playset. So let's jump right in and have a close look at her packaging. Packaging wise, Ariel comes in a cute sea green carrying case with a clear window front which displays all of her contents inside perfectly. At the bottom here of course we have the Disney Animators Collection logo in very fancy font, and moving up to the top we have a very glitterified handle which has a unique symbol or image for each toddler princess. And of course, since this is Ariel, we have to have seashells and bubbles decorating the handle itself. Attached to the handle we have this little tag with an adorable sketch of the princess herself and some info about one of her accessories inside, this one saying Seahorse's fins flutter, which is totally awesome. So now let's jump right in and have a closer look at Ariel herself. So here we have Ariel right out of packaging, looking as cute as ever, representing what we saw in the start of the third Little Mermaid movie, The Little Mermaid Ariel's Beginning. Disney absolutely captured her look and spirit at her younger age from that movie beautifully. Face-wise, being pretty much identical to a larger Animators Collection version, she of course is glancing to the left in Disney store tradition with her big blue eyes. I absolutely adore Ariel's overall cute face, from the large innocent eyes to the fat pinchable cheeks. She is a form of adorableness not even a puppy can touch. As for hair, she is rooted with her usual bright red locks with her hair finally parted on the correct side. That part of the hair is gelled and tied down by a thin red string too, so it won't move around and will keep the overall original style. While her hair is quite voluminous towards the top of her head, moving down it appears to thin out with quite a few wavy layers, which is an interesting choice that is a little bit more of a pain to take care for and keep looking neat, since the layers do curl in different directions. My guess though is that if they decide to just keep their hair one certain length, which they've normally have done with the standard classic collection Ariel dolls, on this mini doll it would appear to be 30% doll and 70% hair, which would have overwhelmed the small doll's look. But nonetheless, the hair is as gorgeous, great quality and soft to the touch as always. As for clothing, Ariel here is wearing her standard mermaid two-piece with a purple tube top with seashell-like bow in the center, as well as her two-tone green mermaid tail with glittering flock scale details. Cleverly, they decide to leave the bottom of her tail open, exposing her bare feet so she'll still be able to stand, but disguise that opening with her fins that overlay on top. Overall, even though the clothing option is very simple, I think Disney did a great job adding details to enhance the look, as well as still providing some functionality. Articulation wise, Ariel he has 360 rotation in the head. She has 360 rotation in both arms. They can go up and down as well. Right above her belly button she has a waist swivel that can rotate 360. With her mermaid tail on though, she has very limited articulation in the legs. She can slightly move it forward and slightly move it back, but if you do take it off, she has the same legs as everyone else, meaning that she can move her legs forward, back. They can go out a little bit and in a little bit, and of course she has 9-degree bend in the knee. Height-wise, standing next to her future self, toddler Ariel here stands at about 5.5 inches, while both present-day Ariel stand at about 12. Ariel dolls in general seem to stand taller due to the sheer volume of their hair, which adds about half an inch. I think they stand in perfect scale next to one another, though little Ariel's head is a little bit on the Jimmy Neutron side, meaning it's gigantic compared to her older self. So now let's jump right in and have a closer look at all of Ariel's accessories. Accessories wise, Ariel comes with a fantastic lot, which includes one sea green hairbrush, which has some beautiful swirls and love heart designs at the back, very nicely detailed. We also get this pink starfish, which is very glitterified. He really looks like the one that appears in the movie Finding Nemo, but I guess maybe he possibly had a cameo in The Little Mermaid, who knows? Of course, we also have to have Sebastian, looking so adorable in his chibi form. I am so glad they didn't pack glitter on him, since I don't think that would suit him at all. But unfortunately, they had to pack glitter on someone else, and that was Flounder. He still looks so adorable though in his chibi form. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of discoloration on his paint job, as you guys can see on his yellow part. There's some light yellow bits and some darker yellow bits that could have been from the adhesive they used for the glitter, or just a pack of glitter on certain spots itself, but nonetheless, he's still very cute. Of course, we also get a seahorse. I think this is my personal favorite out of the bunch. He is really adorable, nicely detailed with those little frills around his neck. He's riddled with a hot pink mohawk, which is totally rock and roll and cool. It's in a curly motion to the side though. It's gelled as well, so it's pretty hard, not so much at the front here. I think it looks fantastic. And of course, he has the little gimmick that is said in the tag. So you press this button behind him and his fins flap, which is pretty cool. I actually really like that. I kind of wish that Flounder had that instead of this Seahorse, since Flounder is kind of the main companion, but I'm still glad the Seahorse got it. I think it's really cool. And lastly, of course, we have to have the piece of resistance, the magic conch shell carriage with the added harness, which actually moves up and down, and it can go all the way back as well, which is pretty cool. Of course, you attach the Seahorse to the front here. He has a little hole in his little button, so you can attach that little stick onto the hole. So let's just quickly do that. And now you can totally ride him around. Unfortunately, Ariel, since she can't really sit down, she can't sit down in the shell itself, but in the movie, Sebastian takes that role, so let's go! Whee! Totally cool. And of course, the shell as well has wheels at the bottom, so you can actually roll it around on hard surfaces. Overall, I am extremely happy with this Animators collection line. I've always thought the larger dolls were super adorable, but just knew I didn't have the room for 13 dolls that size. So these smaller versions are a definite dream come true. Ariel is the definition of cute in the dictionary. I adore her sweet face and simple yet gorgeous look, though it is a little bit unfortunate her articulation is a tad more limited due to her tail compared to the other 4 mini animated dolls released thus far, and standing her up without any support, while doable, can be a little bit tricky in itself. Her accessories do make up for it though, since they are amazing and even rivals for top spot with the ones that came in the mini animated collection on a playset, which I loved. Though I'm not overly excited about the amount of glitter news, I'm glad they didn't completely glitterify every one of her accessories included. Lastly, I just love the carrying case since it's great for storage, display, or just on the go fun. I definitely recommend Ariel and all of her other mini animators collection friends to any Little Mermaid, Princess, or Disney enthusiasts in general, and until next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye!